We're back. Let's go ahead and get right back into it. We're on day 4 of the story here. We've been taking things kind of slow. Wow, that loads fast. Impressive. Okay, now we were building out the sawmill because we're running low on wood collection points, and I wanted to make sure that we got that up. We've got enough coal to last us for about 2 days, and we're collecting more at a fairly steady rate, which is good. Cookhouse has been turned off because there ain't no food to cook. Generator overdrive, weather changes, all these things. So when the workday ends today, we're going to overdrive the generator for a little bit. Because as we can see here, it's chilly, and that basically means that there's a high risk of people getting ill. So once they're stuck in their homes again, we're going to turn this back on, and we're going to see how that goes. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Ah, the sound of the wind. I'm gonna turn this game sound up just a little bit. Just a titch. Coal pile depleted. Area effects. There are 2 types of buildings. Some buildings like the sawmill have an area from which resources can be gathered, and some in which they can affect people. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. See how the interface is getting icier now, like around the edges and everything? Like it's just getting more and more painful. Alright, free time is on, so let's go ahead and overdrive this up. So the thing about the overdrive is that basically it'll put stress on the generator. If we stress it too much, it'll explode and the game will end, and all our people will die in a blazing amount of glory that would certainly please a Bonic Plague. But we're not going to tell him about this mechanic because he had to step away right now, and he is no longer monitoring how evil we are planning to be. Looks like we got some people building that, and we are currently researching faster gathering, which will still be useful because we're still going to have some of these places staffed with folks. Let's see. Let's go ahead and transfer over some workers to here. And we got 10 over on that pile. We've got people gathering in this sector. The beacon is built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, the Frostland. Okay, so this is one of the other central mechanics in the game. I'm not very familiar with this one yet because this is beyond what I saw at the PAX build. Which is cool. So the beacon's going on up in the air. We got some nice light coming out of it on either side to let potential wanderers know. We've got a lost expedition here where we can rescue people. So we're going to send some scouts over here. To do that, we need to have 5 people available and 40 wood. So we're going to need to find some places to pull people off of some jobs that are less essential. We don't want to empty the medical post. We can pull some workers off of here and put some kids back on it. So let's go ahead and do that. We can also, let's see, where did we have people assigned to? 8 out of 10 at the sawmill. So that we actually need. Kids can't work in there, but we can take some workers here, put some kids back on picking up the wood, which is fine. There's no point in passing the law to make the kids work if we're not actually going to put the kids to work, you know? And then we can make our scouting party. And they're going to go out here to this lost expedition. And they're going to go check things out. So with that being said, there's a very good chance that they're going to be bringing people back. And if they're going to be bringing people back, we need to be prepared to house them. So we're going to have to build some more tents. So I'm thinking it would be good to build tents in this area around this heat generator. So let's go ahead and we can extend our streets out just a little bit to get ready for that. And let's speed up the nighttime. All right, we got an alert. People from our convoy are ready to search. People cheer as a giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat, and everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win, and now we are well on our way to one. Why don't we have any patience? Where are these people, and why are they not going to the medical facility? Okay, one of these people is just resting. How do we make this person go to the... Oh. How do we make him go to the medical facility? I don't know. Let's speed things up a bit. Illness and healthcare. Let's take a quick look at the tutorial on this. The sick can be treated safely, and the gravely ill will receive radical treatment. Gravely ill and amputees living in care houses get half rations, and the gravely ill can be cured safely in the infirmary later on in the tech tree. Alright, it looks like one gravely ill person made its way over there. The other person is on our expedition. Alright, so people are slowly making their way to the medical facility, but there's a very good chance one of these people are gonna die. More ale or more morale? I know. I don't know why there's no beer. Alright, so once everybody goes to work, which is what are the working hours? 8 o'clock? So we'll turn the overdrive back off, and we'll let it sit for a bit. Alright, what is that? Scouts have reached the lost expedition. Let's go ahead and turn off the overdrive. And let's see what the scouts have. Rest of our people made camp here too. We should escort them to the city. Lost expedition, a happy reunion. We enter the camp appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Alright, so we'll come back with 4 kids, 10 engineers, 22 workers. That's a lot of motherfuckers. Or we could just send them back. But it will take longer and some of them may die. Let's just send them back. And that way our scouts can keep scouting. Sturdy shelter. 14 hours to arrive. 11 hours, 23 hours. Gloomy cave. Let's go to the sturdy shelter next. That sounds like a good risk. 36 survivors, so we're gonna need to make at least 4. We might be able to get away with 3. Oh my goodness, emancipations. Cheers for the survivors. 10 more survivors. Get excited. So let's go ahead and tent it up. Alright, so 1 tent there. Another tent here. Is that on a road? Yeah, it is. And we'll be able to do another tent in a second. Faster gathering researched. That's good. Food, health, and shelter. Hunter's gear is done. Oh man, getting a housing upgrade seems like that would be great, but I don't want to get too excited. Individual heaters are an option, but they take a lot of coal. Let's go ahead and research this coal thumper. Oh, we don't have enough wood for it. Shit. Alright, we gotta speed things up really quick. Alright, let's go ahead and research this coal thumper next. And yeah, our wood crates just got depleted, so let's make sure that we retask those people before we start things up again. Do we have any more wood? Steel wreckage, wood crates. That's already being collected though. Sawmill is also making 7 wood an hour. Gathering post is gathering over there. Let's go ahead and just have them pick up coal, I guess. It's not great, but it's what it is. Oh, so the kids don't work as well in those... in the work pallet area. Let's see if there's some other place that we can reassign kids to. We want engineers in the medical facility for sure. I don't really think we did something like this. Oh, so no, that's just standard. So they have the same work efficiency, all of them. Okay, so our generator is slowly cooling off, which is good. We're still gonna need to put down more tents. Not adjacent to street. Alright, so that should be enough of that. And we're probably gonna have to make another steam hub as well. How much resources do these things consume? A small heat zone around it. Steel wreckage just got depleted, so let's see about reassigning some folks. Oh, I think it was steel wreckage attached to one of the gathering huts. Alright, so they've still got things to gather. So all that's fine. Yeah, this person ain't getting treated, man. I feel bad. I feel bad, man. When those new survivors get here, we're also gonna have to make a new hunting lodge. Let's see if there's a list in here of how much this is. Coal management. Steam hubs taking up 72 coal a day, gaining 416 a day. So we're gaining coal at a very high rate of speed right now, which is good. Piece by piece. See, people have already been dying on the way back. It's only been a few hours. They're already going. Alright, coal thumpers researched. So we can go for steelworks or heaters. I'm actually thinking we should go to the drawing boards and upgrade to the next tech level. And we can make some decisions from there as far as what to do. So this coal thumper should be in resources. Yep. Enough for 2 gathering posts. So I think the idea here is that we would be able to use an existing gathering post as a method of collection for this. Why did they name it Frostpunk? I think it's a play on the word steampunk, right? Because they're using all this like steam Victorian era level technology, but it's cold, so I'm pretty sure that's where they came up with the name. Building here will destroy resources. We don't want that. Alright, so I'm thinking we can drop this here, and then as we collect a few more things, We can make another gathering post to supplement this, and then between all that, that should basically supply us with a limitless amount of coal for the near future, as far as we can see. Now we are running low on steel and not on coal, so I'm gonna shift people off of this, and we are gonna go grab the steel wreckage instead, just to shift things over a little bit. As expected, one of our people died. On day 5 from our arrival, one of our people died from a lack of treatment. Well, that was his dumbass for not going to the medical bay, because we were there waiting for him, and I don't know why that happened, but discontent occurred. Probably means that we're gonna have a whoa, what was that noise? This is the cemetery, and that should fight off some of the negative effects there. Alright, it's technically free time now, so people aren't completely straight up in their homes yet. They will be soon. So at 9 o'clock we should be seeing the cemetery thing begin. Scouts have reached a sturdy shelter. Alright, cool. Let's go see what they have to say. Shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects from the cold. There's wood, food rations, and steam cores. We're gonna take all these resources. The trail leads to another city, but they just got a steam core, and I think we're gonna need that soon. So let's go back to our city. Do we have to send them back? How does that work? Is there like a return home button? Oh, I guess we have to like straight up backtrack. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's go back to the city here. Let's see what's going on. Cookhouse is closed. Coal thumper inoperative. So we're gonna need workers to work this, but we actually don't need it just yet. So let's go ahead and turn that off for now. We still got people gathering from here. Alright, let's go ahead and pump this back on for the night up. Hey, there we go. Survivors rolling in. It's a momentous occasion. People from our convoy reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now, and surely they will help us find our footing. Well, we'll see. Alright, so our colony population jumped quite a bit, so things may get a little hectic. But we at least now have workers to assign to places, which is grand. People found a trail leading into the wilderness. Okay, we're definitely going to have to put down another hunter's hut, but we're not going to be able to do that until the morning. Did we overheat this? No. Let's overdrive this up. So things can get a little bit toastier for the night. And it should heat back up tomorrow, which is good. So let's fast forward through this delicious nighttime. And we need more wood to make another scouting expedition. So that's what I'm thinking we'll do, is we'll make another scouting expedition. Yo, thank you for the host, Kari Safari. Much appreciated, my friend. Alright, things are finally starting to cool down, which is great. You can see things are nice and comfortable now. And we have some Book of Laws action where we can decide some things. So, looks like we can make dueling law. Disagreements between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Reduces discontent. Each spontaneous duel will reduce discontent, but sometimes people will be killed. Hey, what are you gonna do? And then you got the public house. Even in this harsh new world, people still need to raise their spirits after work in good company with a stiff drink in hand. All right, so we do get alcohol. That's fantastic. Even in this harsh new world, people still need to raise their spirits after work in good company. Yo, Loran from the moon, thanks for the follow. Patrons of the public house are less discontented. Hope will rise, but you gotta build it. I want the beer. We're gonna make the beer. The beer is gonna be good. All right, now there's 10 sick people. There are 10 sick people, and there is only one medical building. So let's, we gotta speed things up a little bit. But I really want to make another medical post because otherwise people are gonna die and that's gonna hurt. All right, coal piles depleted, gathering post resources depleted. Okay, so we can dismantle this building now since we gathered everything. And this we can turn on, which is good. This is all maxed out. Let's turn you back on. It's gonna give us 28 coal an hour, which seems really good. You've been looking forward to seeing this game, Kari. That's awesome. Yes, I've just started playing it. I did get to play a little bit at PAX, so I was a tiny bit familiar with it. So far, the game's really good. It's a really good mix of city building and like resource management mixed with crazy you know, 11-bit levels of colony destruction. Alright, so this is looking really good. If we turn this off, the overall comfort level is going to go down. It's going to be a bit chillier outside, but that's not too big of a deal. So we're going to turn that off so that can cool down the core. SimCity meets RimWorld? Yeah, that's not too far of a stretch. Alright, what's this over here? Multiple problems? Alright, well, we're dismantling that, so that's not going to be too big of an issue. Research is going good. We do have a lot of sick people. That is what we wanted to do. We were looking at building a additional medical post to treat all of these newly sick folks, and then potentially afterwards we can deal with that in a different way. So if we build it over here, this is actually a really good spot because this is right next to the heat generator, and it needs to be at a certain level of heat in order for it to function at all. We're out of wood. That's not good. Do we have maximum people working in the sawmill? We do now. Okay, that's good. So seven-ish wood an hour. That's not a great yield, but it's pretty great. Can I be a communist? That's what's most important to me in these kind of games. You know, Loren from the Moon, I feel like if that's important to you, I believe that you would be able to get that sense of imminent destruction. I mean, totalitarian cooperation from this kind of game. Absolutely. All right, let's see. So it seems like there's an issue with people getting their asses to the medical post right away. Oh, it's double. We actually need 3 if we want to treat everybody. Holy shit. Okay, so we're gonna get that one built soon. We've got enough engineers left over to staff it, which is great. These guys are... Oh, they're waiting. Okay, so let's go back to our city. Can we go back to the city? What the hell? Or do we just get that stuff automatically? I'm confused. Go to city. What the heck? How do we tell these guys that we want them to go to the city? There we go. Okay. Scouts number 1 sent to the city. Looks good. Number of scouts. Be able to get that back up in a second. Ebonic Plague is always voting for the bad decisions. That is correct. He should be returning here momentarily to encourage me once again to cannibalize all of our people and do all of the mean things to everyone. Alright, 90% efficiency. One of our guys is in treatment. Alright, we can now research tier 1 technologies, which is great. Generator power upgrade. What does this do? Coal consumption's doubled. Eesh. We can do more scouts. We can upgrade the sawmill. We can get a bunkhouse dwelling for 10 people that's adequately protected from the weather. That seems really useful. I'm really not sure what to I saw your comment, Emancipations. I'm not sure what to prioritize first. On one hand, like the sawmill upgrade would be great so that we get more trees faster. But wow, 30 raw food per day. But it requires 1 steam core. Okay, I see how this is. Still, 30 raw food per day. That seems really good. If food's gonna be an issue here, let's go ahead and do that. I'm totally willing to spend a steam core on that. As long as we cannibalize equally, I'm with it. Everybody must donate an ounce of flesh per week. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. You know, like people could just donate however much flesh they want. Like they could even donate 6 or 7 ounces, and then maybe they can get some of their meat back in rations. You know, I think that'd be good. Be like, I donated an arm and a leg. I deserve at least of some mutton. That would be great. That would be great. Workforce. Okay, I've already seen that one. Tutorials kind of pop up their own will. Okay, we are not training these people fast enough. This cookhouse has nothing to do until the people return. Although, considering that there are children available... Oh, okay, there's just no raw food available right now. That's fine. Let's get this medical post functioning. They should be taking patients right away. They're not gravely ill, they're just sick. So, how quickly are they gonna get out of here? Patients in about 12 hours. So, I don't think that's too terrible. Peg legs are in style right now. That's totally true. Okay, now this was saying this building can't support another expedition. Current limit 1, and there's not enough wood. So yeah, after we build this hothouse, which I feel is going to be more effective than making another hunter's hut at this point. So we're gonna hang on to this stuff for now. Is there anything we need to do to speed this up? One guy is in treatment. One guy is in treatment. One guy in treatment. Alright, well that's fine. Yeah, let's speed things up. Scouts number 1 have returned safely. Look at all this awesome stuff. You can disband the scouts or send them back to the Frostland. Yeah, we're gonna send them back into the Frostland. Send them over here. Well, actually, we could just go straight to the steel bridge. 1 day and 8 hours to arrive. Well, here, let's send them to this nearby observatory first, just in case they find something really useful. Then they can bring it back before heading over the other way, while we wait to research getting a second scout team going. Okay, so in that time, we have somehow ended up with a huge overabundance of wood because of all the stuff that they brought back. Which means that we now have the freedom to use that on extending out our roadways a bit. Let's go ahead and do that, since we're gonna want, you know, we're gonna be expanding out in these general directions anyway for the future. So it just kind of makes sense that we, you know, do this while we're thinking about it. And my assumption is that we'll be able to tear these down later. I could be wrong. Oh, and it looks like we could go straight into the frozen tree resources with roads. So let's see about just like go like all the way deep, right? Just get these roads built out for the future. Right now on coal, we're actually like making more than we flippin' need. Let's take a look at the generation on this real quick. You really don't like how the bridge is snow free? It seems like a trap. Very well could be. All right, yeah, so we're gaining 552 a day. That's from the coal compactor thing that we built. It's got like 40 people working it almost, but we're basically almost making a little under double what we actually need. So we actually need to figure out a way how to get our coal consumption down. Although I guess in theory maybe they burn it all off at night. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's speed things up. Hothouse researched, fantastic. All right, next up, let's go ahead and get more scouts. I think that'll be really useful. And let's see what the requirements are to build this hothouse. Oh, it actually takes a single steam core to build one, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Alright, so let's build that over there. I wonder if it gives off heat, or if it just needs extra heat. Word of advice for steam cores. We've just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't make them, so let's hope that our scouts find them during their expeditions. That sounds good. Oh, and we should probably pick a new tech, right? Oh, here. Let's go ahead and there should be a way here. Oh, crap. Alright, we're gonna make one for like longer shifts. For all these people with cozy jobs, we're gonna have them working those longer shifts. Alright, that was fast. So we can have a bunch of people work this for now. I don't like having to put engineers on it, but we need these workers for the expedition. But I guess they can work in there for a day. It's gonna be a little while until we get ready. Speeding things up. Yeah, look at how fast we're burning through food, man. That's really concerning. It's all right though. I think we're gonna be able to sort it out. We do need to find another settlement, and we need to open the public house. The public house we can probably build. What'd you miss? We basically discussed how you're the devil and that we're very happy that you're back. Welcome back, Ebonic Plague. So great to have you. Not enough evil things have occurred while you were gone. Largely everyone's been happy and content, so you need to come over. Oh, we did discover pubs though. You can make pubs. And that is gonna be happening right flipping now. Let's go, it's pub time. Get excited. Alright, speeding things up. Oh, we can do another law real quick. I wanted to do hop on this emergency shift. You can force workers at any facility to work for 24 hours. Discontent will rise, but you know, what are you gonna do? We just built everyone a pub, so they can deal with longer days from every now and again. Let's see. All right, these guys. Okay, they found some survivors. A lot of survivors. Oh man! Instead of astronomers, we're met by lost people. I did not want to find survivors here. All right, do we escort them to the city? Do we send them back to the city? It'll take longer and some of them may die. Or do we leave the survivors to their fate? What do? I think I just accidentally clicked on leave the survivors to their fate, so Ebonic's happy. And I'm actually also happy because, let's be honest, I couldn't really handle a new influx of people right now. So those boys got left behind. Can we get on this research? Thank you. 24 hours on the job, insane, but that's our lot. Yes, that's right. Work, work, work until you die. And then work some more, you bastards. Are these guys just not gonna get treated? When are you motherfuckers gonna go home? Oh, public house. Hope rises. That's right. Beer makes everybody happy. Alright, so it looks like now that the hot house here is just gonna basically deliver food forever, which is great. That's pretty great. Let's look at our heat map here real quick. So this is actually looking pretty cold, and we do need to burn off some coal. So let's go ahead and make a oh, we need it like right in the middle though. Let's do it like this. Let's build a little happy little street right here. And then we can build a happy little steam hub right there. That looks nice. It's gonna help us build off some of this excess coal. Left stick down, what's up, man? I am currently enjoying the difference between murder and savoring. Between murdering and savoring savoring people, I'm having a really good time. This game's really good. It looks beautiful, it runs well, and there's a lot of interesting choices. All right, so we are gonna create a new scout team, and we are gonna send these people to the steel bridge, like just straight, like go get your butts over there, scouts. All right, now with that being said, we can focus more so on the issues at hand. Coal about 2 days. You know, at this point, it might also just be smart for us to make. It's not like we're not going to be able to have use for it later. So let's just make another resource depot. I'm trying to like find a spot that doesn't take up a lot of useful room. I guess over here would make a lot of sense. Let's just go ahead and build that just so that we can expand our capacity. So it looks like even with that on, like we're still gonna have some issues. Darkness is coming. Yes, indeed. Alright, now that we're doing this, let's research the bunkhouse next. Just because I think that'll help with keeping people less. I'm hoping they'll get less sick. We've also got ooh, scouts reached the crash site. We've also got everybody's being treated. Nobody died. Nobody got sick. That's really good. Except for Theodore Stanhope. He was totally fucked. Happy little accidental steam hubs. Alright, yeah, let's explore the area. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expeditions. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow, we find the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them. We can't even bury them. But we're gonna take all of their shit. We're gonna feel really good about it. Wow, so that's actually all that they can do. Let's go to the gloomy cave. Gloomy caves, while gloomy, are definitely worth exploring, especially if people have been there recently. We haven't had any patrons at the pub yet, which is worrisome, but you know, that's what that is. Oh, there we go. People are at the pub. 6 patrons. People will be happy. 82 live near a fighting arena. Those guys are psyched. 1 promise fulfilled on the Hope end. The bunkhouse is getting researched tomorrow. Let's speed things up a little. Yeah, that's right. Everybody getting drunk, Ebonic. Everybody. Don't bait me, man. Even though I'm not with BMG anymore, will I still come to BCX? Yeah, Marshall, I'll be at BCX. I mean, well, okay. I will be at DreamHack Atlanta. I will definitely come watch Brawlhalla Grand Finals. I'll probably be playing in Tekken that weekend, among other things. Resources for storage not specified. Oh, can you only pick one per depot area? Interesting. So the first one that you get at the beginning of the game is a universal one. Whew. Interesting. Where is that? Is this it? Stockpiles, yeah. Interesting. Oh my god. You asked me questions about DreamHack, and now I got sneezes. Alright, let's speed things up, get to the next day. More people getting sick. We're gonna get another cold snap here shortly, which isn't gonna be great, but oh man, look what happens if we turn that off. That is just super sad. Let's not do that. Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. Don't worry, we survived another night. That has to count for something. Move. Move. Alright, we're building everything at a good rate of speed. Even our food is looking pretty good right now. So we're gonna speed things up. We're gonna speed things up a bit. Let's see, we can also probably... Okay, bunkhouse research, that's really good. Let's, in this tech tree, we haven't studied the steelworks yet. We're gonna need that eventually, so let's get that banged out while we're thinking about it. And then for the bunkhouse, this is something that I wonder if we can just place this on top of existing stuff. It looks like we can. Oh, yes we can. Oh, yes we can. All right, cool. So that costs steel, so it's good that we're starting to research that. We also have another Book of Laws option available. So let's take a look at this. House of Pleasure. This sounds delightful. Wow, they picked a really, like, mediocre wench for that picture. My wife's smiling because she knows it's true. But, like, it's, like, just in that, like, weird spot where you're like, I can't tell if attractive or ugly. So, yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, since you left, Ebonic, our colony has taken a turn for the better. With the exception of this woman who's very interested in opening a house of pleasure. We're still on the fence about that. So our hardworking people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. After introducing this law, done can be passed, prostitutes can be employed in each pub to further lower discontent, but hope will fall. Or conversely, we can go with the moonshine. We can give people a bit of liquor now and then, you know, to soothe their aching bodies and souls. You know, every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent, you know, because there's moonshine in all of it, and people like what we make. They like it. It's good. Look at this. There isn't even a downside. There's no downside until, you know, somebody gets really, really drunk, and then everyone dies in a machine accident, right? But you know, we won't talk about that. You know, we're doing this for the people. We still never signed radical treatment or sustain life, largely because I just wanted to avoid the choice altogether. Yeah. How could you not want prostitution? I don't know, man. Hope's gonna go down. It is gonna lower discontent, though. Yeah, why not? We'll let the women work. If they so choose. 12 homeless, okay. Is that because I'm building things or because we got new folks? I think that's because we're building things. Alright, there's a bunch of kids who aren't working. Kids, what are you doing? Go work in the hothouse. None of the grown-ups want to work there anyway. And the kids can't work at the public house, so... Look, who am I to turn down people from employing the oldest profession in the universe? Look at Will Billing complaining. Some people can't live without pleasures of the flesh, apparently. Excuse me while I pronunciate. Old vices come back to haunt us. You'll pay for this. Ah. Yes, we'll see. Things are about to get wicked cold in a couple days, so I don't want to hear anybody complaining about nothing. Alright, steelworks coming on up. Now, we've got some coal on the ground. We've got... Is this also coal? Yeah, coal. Is there no more steel on the ground? It's a coal depot. Yeah, there's actually no more steel. So, scouts have reached the Gloomy Cave. That's great. Gloomy Cave time. What is this? A Trophius. This is Frostpunk, a colony city builder simulation game where you try to survive in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that is covered in, wait for it, snow, ice, and desolate temperatures, attempting to do whatever it takes for you and your colonists to survive the icy winter. Yeah, just let it be known that all Azrael players are evil and that Ebonic Plague is the most evil of them. Like, I feel like Bojack is kind of like a chaotic, neutral kind of Azrael, or at least chaotic evil, whereas like Ebonic Plague is just straight up lawful evil. Like, he never strays from the path. All right, so anyway, Steel Bridge. It's actually not what we want. Gloomy Cave, there we go. We might find survivors. Let's see. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. There are people trapped, and the beasts are picking them off one by one and eating them. Yeah, we're just gonna let the bears be. The cries of terror is soon subsided, I promise. Let's have these guys take stuff back to the city. Thank God someone actually understood how D&D alignments work. Trust me, I've made a lot of those charts. I'm a big fan of the accurate D&D alignments. Alright. We have a lot of sick people. That's not cool. I feel like we're gonna need to build another medical post. Can we do it somewhere warm? Looks like we can. What I should probably be doing is just building more heat, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. Maybe that's what we'll research next, just so that we can get that portion of it done. We're gonna turn this off. I don't want anybody to work it, but if we need it, we have it. Okay, as soon as this is done, we're gonna build our steel generation. And things are good. Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. Okay, let's check this out. This should be interesting. Automaton, what the flip? A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. A functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so, the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or disassemble it for resources. Send it to the city, or dismantle. Wow, 2 steam cores? And 90 steel? 2 steam cores, though. Yeah, I'm gonna take the mother flipping steam cores. That's gonna happen. Automaton taken apart. Do we go weather station or large convoy? Several vehicles and tents. Let's go back to the city. And when these guys are done, we'll send them out to this weather station next. What do we got here? The search for other cities, deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was it deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. See if your foes can block that overhead? Yeah, we'll see. You'll never get another chance to get an automaton, whereas steam cores are just a resource. Well, thanks to the spoilers emancipations, I'm gonna hold this against you for the next 3 minutes and then I'll promptly forget. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna be playing a lot of this game, so it's all good. I feel like my engineers need to be working somewhere more important, but I don't know where to employ them where they are needed. Alright, let's speed things up. This is why you're the trustworthy one? That's right. You just tell me to murder everyone and, you know, give them all sorts of sinful, and, you know, you're not actually giving me any spoilers, so that works. Alright, scouts number 1 are back with a bunch of food. That's fantastic. Oh shit, we were just like full up on wood now. Dun dun dun. I guess we're gonna have to make another resource depot. Which is fine. Oh, we don't have enough steel for it. Of course. Can we look at the stockpile? Is there a way to adjust this? No. Only 47 a day. I keep hitting escape to exit the screen, and this is not the way it is. Yo, what's up, right side up, Panda? How's it going, man? Storage near capacity. Yeah, I can see that. Alright. Well, we can burn through wood rather easily just by creating some more roads. So let's go ahead and do that just so that we're not, you know. Stretch these out. I mean, this isn't the best use of resources, but something. We'll make sure that people keep working. That's the important thing. Okay, you've never played the game, but 90% of games like this, you never get another chance as a completed thing rather than resource. I don't know, man. I'm thinking we might be able to build the cool thing later, maybe. At least we're live. Not everyone is so lucky. All right, 3 sick absences. Gathering post. Steelworks was searched. All right, sweet. Let's see. Charcoal kiln. It's the one that lets us produce coal out of wood. Resource depot upgrade. I don't think we need that quite yet. Not enough steel. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, we don't have enough steel for that either. That creates a small problem. Charcoal kiln. So actually the only thing that we can research right now, oh, we can't even research that. Every one of these things requires steel at tier 2. Unless I'm missing something. Heaters. Alright, we can have them research heaters while we quickly build ourselves a steelworks. Extracts iron ore from deep deposits and processes it, delivering up to 40 steel per standard workday. Alright, so I want to say that not adjacent to street. I want to say that these were those big, here we go. Yeah. So the question is do these things need gathering posts the way that the Coal Thumper does? It didn't specify that it did. So, we'll see. That facility is closed. Look at our heat overlay. Yeah, see, everybody's livable, so there's a very low risk of getting ill. But some people are still getting sick because these outer work areas aren't doing the things. Can't even research coal mining? How are we gonna make the rich richer? Don't worry, we'll get there. The person going for communism left, I know. Him and Ebonic fighting would have been humorous, but it would appear that he only stopped in for a short moment before exiting. Which is fine. They can't all be zingers. Okay, so we're once again... I really don't understand how we went from like really struggling for wood to now having more than we could ever possibly use. It's a bit perplexing. We do have an extra steam core and we could make more food, but I don't think we need it. Oh shit, we're full on food too. Holy shit. Okay. So we're in a good spot. We have very low complaints right now. We're doing better than we anticipated. Resource depot costs 40 steel. Let me triple check and make sure there isn't just like... I'm not missing the steel laying on the ground, am I? Building inactive. What building's inactive? That's a coal pile. It's a coal deposit. Also coal. Coal. Alright, yeah, so we just need to get this done. How many unassigned workers do I have? 6? Okay, so it's getting built. You can disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back out into the Frostland. Okay, let's pause this real quick. Scouts, you are totally going back. You're headed over here to this large convoy. They did deliver us more steam cores and a bunch of steel, which is great. Right in the nick of time. So... what I'm thinking is, because we have an abundance of wood, let's go ahead and turn our attention to the sawmill. We can lower the number of workers down here to like 1. It's going to give us less than a tree an hour, and we can bump this up. And let's see if there's one more. We can probably get one less person to work at the damn public house and put them to work in a real place of true employment. I think what it is that you're basically only using wood if you're actively building something. Let's go ahead and upgrade another one of these, another one of our houses. I think that's just on the edge of our fight pit effect. We can upgrade this one as well. Then we're probably gonna want to save the rest for other things. Oh, yeah. Here's what we can do. Let's build one more resource hut. Resource depot. So we could build another one of these, I'm thinking. This can just kind of be like out in the middle of nowhere, honestly. Doesn't have to be next to anything of particular importance. So long as we're not destroying resources, right? Like, it doesn't need to take up a valuable spot. Just needs to be on the map somewhere. The heat's obviously taking too much of your resources. Turn it down. Nice try, you son of a bitch. Alright, heaters researched. Excellent. Alright, tech tree. So we can actually come in here and research what we need now. Which was, wall drill. 160 wood per standard workday. I don't think we're quite at that point yet. Let's get this done next. I want to see just how drastic of an effect that's going to have on everything. I also heard that this coal setup that we've got eventually runs out. The coal thumper? I don't know if that's actually true. Holy crap, see, like, oh, 12 homeless people. Oh, that's because we're rebuilding homes right now. So once those home upgrades are done, that'll be gone. That's fine. I was just like, what the hell? How did we get all that? All those people all jacked up. Okay, so it's about to get wicked cold again. So hopefully tomorrow, when it does get cold, we can cut on our overdrive here and then bump up to steam level 2 just for a while. For the duration of the cold snap, I guess. I actually haven't chosen the medical choice yet, so we do have the opportunity to make another choice. We can talk about child labor, extended shifts, dueling laws, moonshine, radical treatment, or sustained life. I'm still in this radical treatment boat. I'm still in this radical treatment boat. Sustained life sounds nice, but man, that shit just don't never work out. Because look, like, you're just gonna like feed these people forever? I don't think so, man. I actually don't know if there's anything that I want to sign, except for maybe dueling law, because maybe sometimes the assholes will kill each other off. That's always good, right? Alright, but let's make a choice anyway. Radical treatment, that's the way that we're going. We're doing it. We're doing everything we can. Everything we can to save those lives. And potentially create a bunch of absent amputees. Alright, let's get to work. We can't let up now. That's right, that's right. Alright, the temperature just fell. Let's pump this up to the overdrive, baby. At least for a little bit. Alright, work time, let's turn that off. How bad is it? Holy buckets. That's super not great. So we can turn on all these individual space heaters. What's this icon? Resource depot. Oh yeah, we wanted more food. More food and more coal. Alright, generator power upgrade 1 researched. This is good. We cut this on. 200% coal consumption, 30 coal per hour. Okay, so with this changed, let's check out our tech tree real quick. Yeah, let's upgrade to that. Tier 3, that's good, that's good. And then we want to look at this economy real quick and check out our coal management. So with this, oh, we've got 13 heaters on. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to turn that off. How are there 13 heaters on? No, there's only like 2 on 13. There's 13 potential heaters that could be turned on, but they're not. Alright, steam level 2, we're slowly getting there. Okay, we're back in the livable conditions, and if we pump it up, it's not even chilly outside anymore. So the only place that we'd have to pump this on is public house. That's not really having any kind of impact, so what I'm thinking is we should actually, I'm sorry, I'm like really ignoring you, Abonic, because I really don't want to listen to you about the letting them freeze. As much as I appreciate your incredibly helpful suggestions, that is definitely one that I'm gonna do my best to ignore. So what I'm thinking is we can drop another steam hub here, and that'll double heat this little row of houses by the fighting pits that we want to upgrade anyway. Where are we at here? Bunkhouse. We're out of steel. That's fine. So how are we looking? We're looking all right. We're looking okay. I don't think too many people are gonna get sick from this. We just need to make sure that their buildings get built and everything. Everything will be fine. Now for coal generation, that is the tricky part. You have feelings too? I know you have feelings, I just don't care about them, man. Alright. 0 a day. So our steam hubs are taking up a shit ton of coal right now. Like way more than the actual generator is. And that's between 4 of them. So I wonder in the tech tree if there's a way to upgrade the steam hubs. No, not the laws. Steam hubs. Heating. Steam hub range upgrade 2. And then later an efficiency upgrade. Okay, so with the range upgrade, it means we might be able to eliminate most of the ones that we have standing and rebuild them. Spoken like a true devil, I know. Oh, I know. Cold snap's gonna last for 2 more days. Bad food, lack of medical care. What? Oh, it's because of the law that I passed. That's gotta be it. Scouts have reached the weather station. Okay, cool. Yes, explore. Taking all those resources. Let's go. Oh, a coal mine or a large convoy. Yo, let's go hit up that coal mine though. Hitting up the coal mines, gonna find some shit. So book of laws, we can check later now. Extra rations for the ill. We can feed sick people extra rations to speed up recovery. That actually sounds like a viable option. Or overcrowding. The capacity of medical facilities is doubled. Using the extra capacity will cause discontent, and it will rise slightly. And then later we can triage people afterwards. So we can either like use a resource to get rid of them, or we can double them up, use no resources, but deal with discontent going up. Considering how perilous it is getting food, I feel like the capacity thing is something we'd want to go for, just so that we could get to triage whatever that is. That sounds like it's going to be useful regardless of whether we go for extra rations or overcrowding. Emancipations is heavily on the extra ration side, and Bubonic Plague is, as usual, suggesting things that aren't options, like just euthanizing people, which maybe that'll become a thing later when we can start like hanging people for not believing in our religion and stuff like that. But we haven't gotten to that point of society just yet. So yeah, here we could go with dueling law. That'll let people kill each other off. Care house, cared for at low cost in special homes. Wow, there is no downside to this. Kept alive in a care house, no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much, hope will rise slightly, and you have to build a care house. Interesting. Huh. Seems too good not to do it. Let's do the care house. Hope went up quite a bit from that. Base heating level 2. Oh, look at that. It just like fits right in. It fits right in. Ooh, what do we get? Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea at all. Fiora lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Hope falls slightly. Well, you bastards. What day are we on? We are on day 11. Speed things up. And we are going to cut off this overdrive now at 75%. Care house has been established. Hope goes back up. Overdrive off. We've only got 16 hours left of coal because we have all these extra generators on. So these things really need to get turned off for the workday at least, until we get some more coal restockpiled. Oh man, so a bunch of these things won't even function without them on. God damn. Is that enough to reach the medical center? Nope. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna turn these off. Turn on the heaters in these individual buildings and see if that will adjust things. So that people can at least work. Research goal is not set. Okay, so that's why they're freaking out. Steam hub range upgrade number 2. Yeah, we're gonna do that immediately. People will just die if you ignore them. Yeah, that's probably very accurate. Okay, so things are not looking great. What? We could just make another coal thing, or we could make a coal mine. But I really want to go for this efficiency thing first, before we start doubling up on places that people have to work. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna take all the resources. I think that means it's gonna take a little while, but I can wait. What is this? Was ist das? Poor soup, food quality. People are complaining about the quality of food. They understand times are hard and a full meal is a luxury, but eating one from time to time makes a big difference. Alright, we can solve this problem. All we gotta do is change it over to standard meals for a little while. I think we'll be okay. You got a 35 on the ACT? Dude, congrats. That's really freaking good. Isn't that one shy of perfect? Is 36 the max or is 40 the max? I can't believe it. I can't remember. Dude, that's awesome. Many congrats. Now just make sure that you actually do as well in college. That's the tricky part. Oh man. Alright, let's see. 36 is the max. Dude, that's sick. good to hear that that your studying paid off. That is fantastic. All right. All right. Steam hub heat zones extend 50% farther. When using this setting, Steam they burn 50% more? No! Well, 50% more is better than 100% more, right? Extend 50% farther. They burn double. Shit. I feel like we're just gonna have to get better stuff. What is this? Steam Coal Thumper? Enough for 4 gathering posts. Huh. Seems good. Let's do it, because otherwise we're just gonna run out of coal, man. We're gonna have to turn these things back on for the night too. We'll rotate the way our power settings are done here real quick. But yeah, man, emancipations, that is a huge deal. So now that you got that knocked out, now you got to deal with the question of what exactly are you going to go to school for? Especially considering how treacherous going to school in the States is these days. I'm presuming you're from the US. Could be wrong. If you're lucky, you might be Canadian. Who's to know? But yeah, if you ever want to talk about school and stuff like that, that is something I have definitely had a large range of experiences with. Okay, no one got sick today, miraculously. So let's speed things up. We are burning coal at a ridiculously high rate of speed, though. But I think that's okay. We can't really afford to cut the overdrive on right now. I think we can afford to turn this one off, though. Yeah, actually, this guy... We just need to get rid of him in general. I was like, yeah, we'll just double heat some things, but A, I don't think it really works like that, and B, wasn't really being effective either. The only one that's really like outside of this is this care house, which isn't great because I think there's somebody living in here. So let's just go ahead and turn the heater on in there so that person doesn't get... Oh, wait. The person's on an expedition, so whatevs. Sawmill. Oh, we're actually like running super low on wood again. Gonna have to get some people back in there. These are getting a little weird. Yeah, man. Go tell the parents. I'm presuming that she got like an email or something and now she's running to go tell everybody. Which is great. All right. Workforce will extract steel. All right, so we've got 15, 10, 9, 10, 5. Two idle engineers. Okay, let's go speed this up. Alright, let's get to the next day. I'm gonna take a short break before we come back and play a little bit more. Alright, things are finally heating up again, which is good. We can turn this heater off. And what we should be also able to do is... I wonder if we turn off all of these, what does that look like for our heat map here? So it's gonna shrink everything because the radius of the yeah. So it looks like we're still gonna want at least these on to keep everything comfortable in the main town area. Especially since people seem to walk back and forth. This one here on the edge doesn't seem as important, and this tent building is probably no longer necessary now that we can upgrade. So let's just go ahead and we can dismantle this, and we'll use our available resources to upgrade another tent. So we can do 2. I think that should get us to a sustainable spot. If not, we can build that building somewhere closer to heat sources. But in the meantime, we're gonna put this back down at steam level 1 because it's just consuming too much energy. For us to deal with right now. And since there's no cold snap, I think we can afford to do that. Potentially, though, if we look at the tech tree here, I'm not sure how all this stuff works just yet, but if we look at this, exploration, industry, heating. If we look at this, generator range upgrade allows us to turn up the generator and extend its heat zone. Coal used by the generator is doubled when it's in use, but as we've seen from our economy map here, steam hubs are already using twice as much as the generator. Actually, for 3 steam hubs is using twice as much as the generator at level 1. So I think we could probably we could at least research that and see if it's useful. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break here while Emancipations is AFK. I'm gonna put some text on the screen, and I'm gonna be right back. Alright everybody, we're back. Let's do this thing. So things are getting a little weird, but I have a plan, and it's largely going to involve toggling these guys off during work hours and getting a sense for what buildings we need to individually heat during work hours to keep them going, and then kind of taking it on from there. Shoot, these guys are just waiting. They've dismantled the machinery and they got a boatload of stuff, so let's go ahead and bring that back. And these guys, they sought winter home. Let's send them back to the city because I want to keep moving on. Winter home is the place to go, and we still want to, this is like part of the main quest, so we want to prioritize that. So our scouts are in a good spot. Alright, Steam Coal Thumper researched. That is good. Let's hit this generator efficiency upgrade next. And let's check out the Book of Laws real quick. We are really high on hope right now. Discontent's kind of going up, so let's see if there's something we can do to mitigate the discontent levels. Moonshine will do that. Dueling will do that. Let's go ahead and put in the dueling law. Discontent's gonna drop. I think that's useful. We have one person without a home. Let's see if we can build one more bunkhouse. We're a little low on wood at the moment. Promise fulfilled, hope rises. Alright, cool. I think we can keep making normal meals for a while, considering we're at 472 food. There should be a way to measure that, right? Food processing, plus 50 a day. Yeah, so right now we're making 50 food a day, and we're consuming 102 a day. So we can keep making normal meals for a while, and like our discontent's at 0 right now, so we're in a really good spot. What we do need to check, uh-oh, what's this? Cold homes. Alright, so 3 homes we have to heat. Alright, there's an opportunity for our upgrade here. Let's turn this back on and see the heat expansion happen. That's good. Oh, it seems like when I researched the range settings, it automatically pushed all these guys to level 2, which we didn't really need. Let's see, who else? If we can upgrade this tent. It's chilly outside, but it's nice everywhere else. upgrade in progress. We can't actually make that because we don't have enough wood right now. That's okay. Let's see what this is. Word of advice, the wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. The people usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Alright, so... 2 out of 3 livable homes. We're gonna have to heat one more. And keep it heated. I think this is actually fairly sustainable. Let's look at how much we're using right now. Yeah, coal gains back to normal. So those steam hubs, I didn't realize that it was automatically bumping them up to level 2. Distribute the food to your greatest contributors and take it away from the ill. Alright, Abonic. Feedback noted. Feedback noted. Man, so that's actually got like a interesting insulation effect if we turn that on. Oh, I just realized we are going to get an influx of survivors here soon. So we're going to want to upgrade these tents. Let's go ahead and pull some people out of the pub. Where's the pub? There it is, public house. Let's go ahead and turn that down a little bit. And where's our sawmill? Here we go. So we're really going to want to try and build inside of this heated area here. Wow, all this stuff is causing a lot of wood. My wife's doing a victory dance because I think she just cleared the first scenario, which is the one that we're on. Alright, I think... Wow, Outpost Depot. Allows us to build outpost depots far away from the city and maintain a connection with it. That is interesting. Alright, unless there is some low-level tech that we can research that's not gonna cost us, generator range upgrade, overdrive couplings... Coal mining. Let's do the medical post upgrade while we wait for more supplies to come in. Scouts have reached the winter home. Oh boy. Here we go. Streets of the ruined city are littered with scores... Alright, Abonic. Alright. Scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair, the following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. See, man, winter home, listen to Ebonic Plague. We're on our own, boys, and things are sad. See a lone figure bustling about. Sure, let's go check it out. We don't need those steam cores right away anyway. We are alone, and hope falls. Oh boy, what is this? Oh my god. It just plummeted. What the fuck? The people are rioting. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here. People start to gather. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. We have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose. Do we go for order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength? Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. Now, in real life, I've kind of sworn off religion because it's a big whopping pile of horse shit. But in the, you know, for this, I know that in these wretched communities that religion can be quite the motivator for, you know, causing people to do all sorts of things like donate money, time, indentured servitude, start wars, all sorts of fun stuff. And on the other hand, we could go for the totalitarian fist and go down the order and discipline route. So what do you guys think? Jesus, this is always the answer. Bonnick had a talk with his girlfriend, so he missed what happened. Alright, we gotta decide between order and discipline or faith and spiritual strength. Hit me with the feedback, or I'm gonna ask my wife what she did and then do the opposite. What'd you do, babe? Which one did you choose?
Oh, I choose it one at a time, but the one I won with was...
She won with religion. You heard it here first. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, etc. All right. Well, I don't want to be stuck in the screen forever, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I do remember now saying I was going to do order and discipline this time around, so we can do all that. It means we need to start our own police state. Yeah. Neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize and stand together and protect them from troublemakers. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby, but you got to build 2 watchtowers. If we go down... Oh, we did choose it. All right, cool. Neighborhood watch time. Let's go. Time to build some watchtowers. All right, and the scouts arrived just in time. We can send them back out. American camp. From this distance, we couldn't mistake the stars and stripes. All right, let's go check that out. And in the meantime, for here and the now, we need to make another bunkhouse because someone's flipping homeless. Wow, we fucked up. Oh shit, it's because I built over one of the things we were keeping warm. Oh, did I just ruin the game? Oh, I may have just fucked us. We gotta build 2 watchtowers. We gotta build 2 watchtowers. Let's not unpause the game. We gotta build 2 watchtowers. Building the watchtowers, that's what we're doing. Building the watchtowers, we're not worried at all. People are desperate. People are talking openly about overthrowing you, bereft of hope. They see no future. What should we do? We should hold on for a couple more days, dudes. Everybody needs to chill the fuck out. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee. Calm down, we're not going to die. The Londoners, your people are divided. Some of them are so scared they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Fucking great. Well, everything went to hell in a handbasket rather quickly. Alright. We're gonna have to reallocate people from certain places to other places, so let's pull some people off wood collection since we just got a whole bunch of that. And we can implement this. Hope rises. Piece by little piece. I feel like these are too far out of range for the majority of our town though, which is all kind of centered around the core. So unless we were to remove something like this medical unless we were to remove something, we wouldn't really be able to have an effect on this row. We can't tear down the public house because the people will literally revolt. Alright, well, let's just keep rolling with it and see what happens. Hope is slowly rising. 40 are living near a watchtower or guard station. It is definitely not enough. We can bunkhouse this. And we can build another bunkhouse nearby. We're actually going to need to build a couple bunkhouses nearby. Scouts have reached the snow cliff. All right. All right, so we discovered some stuff. We have a fair chunk of resources. Let's go visit this cave. Oh man. I know. We're hanging on by a thread, everybody. We're hanging on by a thread. People joined the Londoners. Little hope in for our ultimate survival. God damn it, motherfuckers. Alright. Can we build a watchtower anywhere close? We just don't really have the layout to support this, honestly. Unless we were to replace this fighting arena with it. Alright, let's tear down the fighting arena and we're gonna put up a watchtower. I'm sorry, Ebonic. I know you love the fighting arena, but desperate times, man. Sick recover 10% faster. All right. Your fight bunny. Let's start making this factory. I wonder, does assigning more workers impact the level of hope? The answer to that is no. Oh shit. We're gonna have to give people the liquor, man. If this cooldown gets us there. What is this? Timely intervention. Okay, it ended well. Do we get a hope bonus? Hope bonus, hope bonus, hope bonus. Fuck. You know, if we hadn't broken the promise at the worst possible time, it would have been okay, you know? How do these outposts work? Ah, interesting. Okay. Build a factory to start making automatons. I like this plan. We're gonna upgrade that shit. Then we're gonna build a mother flipping factory, boys. We're gonna put this like on the edge of town. Building here will destroy resources. And we're gonna pick some new tech to research. Come on, man. Scouts have reached the American camp and the children's hideout. Explore. Little survivors. It's okay, Emancipations. I don't hold it against you. Not at all. Talk to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and never returned. Seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. So, send the children to the city. As you ordered, we gave the children a map and pointed them in the right direction. They looked at us in disbelief, and the youngest started to cry. Left with no other choice, they set out towards the city in a long, ragged column. There's a few dozen of them, but we don't think you'll need to prepare quite so many bunks. Oh, that's brutal, man. Explore! Starved Americans, we'll take your resources, and we'll move on to the temporary settlements. Right? Right. This interface is a little buggy, but whatevs. Okay. We're gonna be having all those new folks here pretty soon. What's preventing us from making a bunkhouse? We don't have enough wood. Of course. It's because we built a lot of things so quickly. We're about to have a whole bunch of new people show up. And of course they're gonna need medical attention. And of course they are homeless. Okay, so Steam Cold Thumper. That is rocking and rolling. We can assign some of these new folks immediately to... Whoa. Immediately to the sawmill. We can max that out. And then what we're also going to need is... build a watchtower here, and then where's our sawmill? Steelworks. I don't know why the sawmill is so fucking hard to see every time. There we go. We need to put these guys on a super shift. I did. Yeah, I didn't escort them because I was listening to you, man. That was totally the reason why. Put these people on the super shift. Alright, here we go. Adaptation, moonshine. Oh, that affects discontent. Okay, so we don't want that. We need something in purpose that's going to give us hope. Morning gathering. Or guard stations. We're gonna have to build 2 of these motherfuckers. It's alright. We can build.
Everyone, new law is signed.
Yeah. Don't be all complainy about it, you know. Don't be such a complainer. It's not what you want to be doing. No sir, no how. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got some order. Some guard stations. These, they gotta go down somewheres. Oh my god, this layout. Alright, this cemetery. We gotta move this. We gotta move this cemetery. I'm sorry. This has got to go basically anywhere else. Alright, God Station. Get in there. And then... what's all this then? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that too. We're gonna replace that with a guard station. I know. Alright, what is this? Automatons. Requires at least 1 worker. I'm so sorry I put you guys on 24-hour shift. I really am. I promised you. Oh, this is rough. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's march to work. We have restored hope. Suck it. We have enforced a malicious state. Everything sucks, and you know, that's life. That's life now. And it's really fucking cold outside. Oh, hey babe, there's a list of things that you can toggle on and off in the power core.
Yeah, I know that. It just, I wish it was on the side.
Ah. It's only day 15 too, I know, right? Almost halfway there. Scouts have reached the temporary settlements. Let's explore. Memory of injustice. May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood. Yo, these guys just got a boatload of wood. dreadnought landing. And let's go take this wood back. Oh, the children are still on their way. Only one of them's died. It's fine. They've only got 2 days to go. Oh my god. Oh, we can build a lot of things. Let's figure out how to best build a lot of things. We, as I recall, never built proper gathering huts. So we can probably do that. Resources. Gathering post. How are we going to make it to 60? We're going to make it there very carefully with a lot of excellence and gravitas. Not adjacent to a street. We can fix that. We can fix that street problem right now, baby. Okay. I like how it actually like moves the physical location of the building to like make sense. Alright, so we've got our scary looking guard tower here. And what that probably means is that we're going to want to concentrate new places to live around this area. That's actually fairly optimal right there. We have some homeless people, so we need to build a house anyway. So we may as well get it done. Mechanical calculators researched. We can now research tier 3 technology. Generator power upgrade level 2. Resources. Not enough wood. Let's get the sawmill upgrade, considering we're having so many issues. Whoa, what was that noise? Oh. Reach the freshwater springs. Alright, we're gonna send those guys back to the city. And let's speed things up again. We're actually like doing really good on heat generation. So let's turn this off and we can go to steam level 2. For this, and it looks like that's actually going to radiate enough heat out through the rest of our base to make a pretty decent impact. Heating problems. Last time we tried this we failed, but that was because we upgraded it. So let's heat some homes. Bunkhouse, that one's chilly. And this bunkhouse is chilly. Wait, that's not a bunkhouse. That's the bunkhouse. I mean, our other option is just to do something like this. And put it where it's gonna be warm anyway. Right? That's not cheating at all, is it? Is that cheating? Nah. Yeah, people will move there because it's warm. Scouts have reached the frozen grove. Let's check it out. Bunch of dead people, but we can cut the trees for wood. let's head back there. Gonna bring all that delicious wood home. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? Alright, we need to find some things to pull from. Oh, we actually need to upgrade our food or create more food because we're at a food deficit now if we look at this. Yeah, so we're losing 40 food a day, so we're gonna need to build another hothouse. This takes a whole steam core though. We've got plenty of steam cores, but we could make another hunter's hut. Let's go ahead and do that. We are running low on workers, but we're about to get 2 more shipments of people. Meaning we should probably build another bunkhouse. But we can do that later.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Londoners only have a small advantage over our forces. There's every chance we'll be able to stop these lunatics. I wonder if we built another guardhouse. That would probably do quite a lot. All right. I am feeling the tiredness coming on, so let's get through the rest of this day, and then I'm probably gonna call it for the night. Workers. Where are all my workers? Alright, for the tech tree here. It's not like you could destroy the whole town within this one day. I probably couldn't, man. Lighter scout sleds, outpost depot seems really nice. It's just a lot of choices right now. Infirmary. Really short on steel for that side. Resources, steelworks, Steam Steelworks, use steam power, is delivering 70 steel per standard workday. Really not sure what to choose here. I mean, there's a lot of decisions. I think we're gonna go for this outpost depot and do that. Let's just try to make it to the end of the day, okay? Okay, man. Oh, we got robots. Robots. People are excited about the robot. All right, let's look at the automaton summary real quick. I just noticed like how placeholder this little like glint animation is. Like, yeah, maybe placeholder is not the right word, but it's not great. I mean, maybe if it's only happening one at a time, right? I haven't clicked at all these, but when you see them all in a row like that, you're like, oh, you guys rushed the shit out of that one, didn't you? All right, anyway, automatons can replace entire crews of those workplaces. They are produced in the factory, work 24 hours a day. Okay. Can replace entire crews at most workplaces. Interesting. Okay, so potentially what that means is we can take this here, we go none, none, and turn this on, and that guy's gonna get 16 coal an hour, whereas our manned hut gets 27.6. So that's not terrible, man. Then what we can do is we can build the other gathering hut here, because this takes 4. And then get that rolling, and then in the meantime, we can build a second one of these. So I guess that's how you end up doing population management, like later in the game, which is pretty great. Trying to see if any of these things are particularly placed to benefit us. We're actually at a coal surplus now because at rate of speed at which we're getting coal, so we can probably afford to put down another steam hub, which we will go ahead and do. Actually, let's make sure that we've got it properly separated out from the center there, that we're getting max efficiency. Yeah, I can see we're like full up right now on our stuff. Oh, I just now realized that we forgot to rebuild our cemetery somewhere. Let's go ahead and do that.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Whew, rest time. Wait, what is this? Oh, ain't nobody working. Multiple problems. Storage near capacity. Yes. Yes, the classic problem. Okay, well, we just got some new technology. So for heating, we can upgrade our generator range if we want, or power. Doubled when using the setting, tripled when using the setting. I'll go with the one that says doubled. All right, everybody, I think that's going to be it for the stream tonight. Big shout outs to Emancipations and Ebonic Plague for hanging out for the majority of the stream. It's been fun playing this with you both. I know we got a little halfway through the scenario and I was taking things pretty slow, but I feel like I have a much better understanding of the game now compared to when I was rushing through it. And, you know, tomorrow we'll continue to be able to make interesting choices, like do we want to have morning gatherings or do we want to send people on patrol? Do we want to make a prison? And how much would we possibly enjoy making a propaganda center where we could have big, scary red hanging banners and, you know, raise some hope and discontent and, you know, distribute like bulletins and stuff. Maybe eventually we can go down here to forceful persuasion, which sounds right up Ebonic Plague's alley. Oh man, but yeah, so far this game's awesome. It's just as good as I hoped it would be. And I'm really looking forward to playing some more tomorrow. But for now, the stream has come to a close and I need to get some sleep. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'll see you next time.